This is Afternoon Sports Slay with the Queen, Micah K. Now remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And definitely hit that notification bell. Make sure you are sharing and commenting. Now, all my slayers and slayettes too are, if you are a true supporter of Afternoon Sports Slay and you support the youth like the Queen does, make sure to check out my previous content that I posted from last week. It's about uplifting and supporting the youth, okay, and just working with the city of Detroit in connection with Kronk. Now, definitely tap in, definitely check that out, because the Queen is all about spreading love, positivity, and light to the community and to the world. All right, now let's get into it. We're going to start with the background information first. The source is by planetsports.com, all right, by Joe Hulette. I chose a different source this time around. Now, you know the fight is JamelHerring versus Stevenson. Herring to make the fourth defense of his WBO title against an undefeated American fighter looking to become a two-division king. All right, this is his words by Joe. Remember, flow with me. Now, ShakurStevenson bids to become a two-division world champion, going up against JamelHerring this weekend for the WBO junior lightweight title. The American held the WBO version at featherweight and made two defenses before deciding to move up to 130 pounds. Undefeated Southpaw Stevenson is regarded as one of the most exciting up-and-coming stars in world boxing, and victory over Herring would see him back at that point, okay? Herring, a former U.S. Marine, has made 3 world title defenses. Excuse me, guys. The Queen got to get her nails done, so I'm trying not to show my nails, as much. Now, let me go back. Has made 3 world title defenses. We talking about Herring right here, including a spectacular win over British legend Carl Frampton. Okay, so let's get into the analysis part. Both of these fighters I've done full analysis on already, so this one will be shorter. If you want to see more info about these fighters, go check out my last prediction video. I did vids on Jamel and Shakur. All right, now let's start with JamelHerring. This is the analysis. You're gonna get the Queen's analysis. Now, his last 2 fights were against Carl Frampton and Jonathan Oquendo. Now, in this upcoming fight, Jamel has the height and reach advantage over Shakur. Jamel can utilize the jab well, also unleashing nice combinations with the left and right. Jamel, being a southpaw, has nice left body shots, plus has nice movement on the footwork. In the fight against Frampton, Jamel used his timing and quickness and caught Carl with a straight left to the body in the middle for a knockdown in round 5. Then Jamel showed his range and variety by using the uppercut on Frampton in round 6, which led to a stoppage and victory. How many was tapped into that fight? Okay, who remembers? Another key factor that stands out to me with Jamel is a good inside fighter, all right? Definitely pay attention to that this upcoming fight. Jamel likes to throw a nice right check hook too. Now, I used this in my previous analysis too. Overall, Jamel has slickness in his fight game, has excellent timing and accuracy. Overall, just a really good IQ and skill set, and a high quality body puncher. Now, what I'm looking for from Jamel, to make sure that he stays locked in and focused throughout the fight, make sure the defense is sharp, of course, also doesn't let his foot off the gas. I believe Jamel needs to get physical and gritty with Shakur if possible, because we know Shakur defense is A1. Now, all my slayers and slayers, how do you feel about that last statement I just made? Because I really feel like he got to make this physical on him. See what Shakur is going to do. Now, but Jamel needs to be the aggressor and see if he can bully him in the inside. Notice I said if possible, because we know Shakur is no joke when it comes to defense. And once again, slayers and slayettes, let me know how you feel about that. Now, let's transition over to Shakur. Now, Shakur last 2 fights was against Nakatilia and Toka Clary. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's get into the juice of the analysis. Shakur shows excellent patience and focus, displays great accuracy, awareness, quickness with excellent timing. Shakur is a southpaw as well, with a high quality elite left hand. One of the things that stands out to me is Shakur has a high IQ and understands the ring well, especially to be so young. One thing that I noticed about Shakur, once again, he really understands that ring well. He really knows how to angle. He really knows how to pivot. Certain things that he does is just excellent to be his age in particular. Now, Shakur definitely has bounce and is athletic. Shakur's defense is exceptional. Shakur has a very diverse toolbox. He can come at you in a variety of different ways to attack you. Now, let's get into what I'm looking for from Shakur. Now, let's get into a slay question. Can Shakur apply enough pressure and shots to punish Jamel? Let me know, slayers and slayettes. I'm looking to see Shakur's power, just his strength, and the progression in that area. This will be Shakur's biggest test so far. I want to see how Shakur will adjust throughout the rounds. Shakur's last fight was still it was still a good, high quality, good performance, but it wasn't great, okay? And most people had felt like that in the fans. And let's get into, Shakur also let his fans know through Twitter and social media that basically, telling the boxing world he would be better this time around. So let's see. Now, boxing is all about being smart. Will Shakur, listen to this closely, slayers and slayettes, will Shakur be a calculated risk taker to really put damage on Jamel? The fans want to know, can he get Jamel out? Let's also see about that. Now, let's get into the juice. Let's get into my prediction. I am going to be going with Shakur. Okay, with this one, I feel Shakur still will win. He will pull out the victory. I'm not predicting a knockout or anything like that or how long the fight will be, but I still feel Shakur will win. Now, slayers and slayettes, let me know how you feeling. But once again, I don't want to say once again on this, and I don't want to say once again, but I will not be surprised if Jamel wins. This is a tough fight for Shakur. We will truly see what Shakur is made of. Jamel's toughness, heart, and experience is no joke. Boxing is truly about your mental strength too. So this fight will be who wants it the most, okay? We gonna see. Will this bring the very best out of Shakur? I believe this is a defining fight for both fighters, especially for the young star Shakur. The queen is all about the rising stars. I'm all about the rising stars in the sports world, okay? Will his stardom continue to rise? I'm talking about Shakur. Flow with me. What type of win and fight will we see from Shakur? Both fighters know each other well. Now, if you are a boxing fan, if you are tapped in, then Jamel is trained by Terrence Crawford, okay? Then Jamel is trained by Terrence Crawford's trainer, Bomac. Goodness, okay? Crawford is also good friends with Shakur. Now, how many of you guys have been tapped in watching the episodes of Blood, Sweat, and Tears? I've been watching it through, the Top Rank YouTube channel. Jamel and Shakur have been friends too. But it's going to be different because we know once you get into that ring, everything is off. It's going to get spicy. They're going to deliver. It's going to get the juice, okay? Because it's still, at the end of the day, it's different. It's war when you get into that ring. And lastly, to me, the key to this fight is who will have the right strategic game plan to outsmart the other. So, slayettes and slayers, how are y'all feeling? Let me know once again. Remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. It's the Queen Micah K. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. I am an entrepreneur. This is my business. This is my passion. We at that halfway mark. Where y'all at? Make sure you telling a friend and tell another friend. I'm all about working with the youth. Sometimes we always complain that it's not enough positivity. Well, I'm giving it to you. So I need you to give back to me. It don't hurt to just hit that subscribe button. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing. Can't stop, won't stop. It's the Queen Micah K, and I'm out.